Hey guys, it's Emma here. It's only a couple of weeks until Christmas. I've got my Christmas jumper on, my Xbox One, and let's get into the December Abominable Book Club package. So this is a subscription service, it's for horror books, and I will link them down below. But basically it comes in two options, which is the bare bones option, which I have gone for, which is just the books. There's like a full guts version, which is more expensive, has teas and coffees and things like that, food in it and stuff, but it's not things I want, so bare bones, I just want the books. But I haven't checked this yet, obviously, but I'm not used to it being in a silver package, so I'm just hoping, and it doesn't have the like Abominable Book Club logo on the label, so I'm just hoping they haven't accidentally sent me the sci-fi one. I don't know if it's an ongoing subscription yet. I did the one-off box, you'll see that on this channel. I'm not sure if they've set that up yet. Maybe it's just, this is the bag they had, so I'm just going to cautiously go into here and hope that I've got the right box. But you get a book or two which are new, and then you get a second handbook which is wrapped up in paper, brown paper and string and everything, which looks really cool. So let's just get right into it. I'll grab one of the new books. It seems like there's maybe two in here. Sometimes you get two, sometimes you get one in a magazine. But let's grab this book here. Oh cool, this looks awesome. Bitter Chills. It's a holiday edition, edited and illustrated by J. Alexander. So is this like a... It looks like maybe short stories. That's the cover. See, how cool does that look? That's awesome. And that's the back. So it says, experience the horror again this Christmas with an expanded illustrated edition of the first anthology from Blood Rights Horror, featuring all 11 stories from the first edition of Bitter Chills, as well as new poetry, stories and sequels from the author's notes and profiles, and an all-new afterword from Christopher Baddock, plus 11 full-page illustrations from the editor. This book is a perfectly terrifying gift for Krampusnacht. That's cool. It looks like they've also got one called Pulp Harvest. It's on the back there. So yeah, it looks like there are... It's a novel, it's a book, but there are some cool pictures in it as well. So yeah, some short stories. That's cool. And the other book is, oh cool, The Cottingley Cuckoo, I think, by A.J. Elwood. And this one says, Captivated by books and stories, Rose dreams of a life away from the confines of the Sunnyside care home she works in, until elderly resident Charlotte Favell offers an unexpected glimpse of enchantment. She keeps an aged stack of letters about the Cottingley fairies, the photographs made famous by Arthur Conan Doyle, but later dismissed as a hoax. The letters insist there is proof that the fairies existed. Rose is eager to learn more, but Charlotte allows her to read only one piece at a time, drawing Rose into her web. As the letter's content grows more menacing, Rose discovers she is unexpectedly pregnant and feels another door to the future has slammed. Her obsession with what really happened in Cottingley all those years ago spirals as inexplicable events occur inside her home. She begins to entertain dark thoughts about her baby and its origins. So yes, I'm guessing this is the right one. This is the horror one. This is the Abominable Book Club one. So there's a couple of bits and pieces in here. So you've got your Abominable Book Club like spoiler card with what's in the box, and you get your bookmark, and it's a festive one with red instead of purple, and it's got some snowflakes on it. They always do a story on the bookmark, but I never read them to you, sorry. By the time I've read all these blurbs, I'm done with reading. And oh, there's a couple of extra things. So there's a Bitter Chills Holiday Edition bookmark, which is cool because I just said I loved that cover, so that's awesome. So I've got a bookmark for it now. Great, I will use that to read the book. And it looks like there's like a Christmas card or something in here. So it's got their Abominable Book Club, like a sticker there. So let's open this up before we open up the second-hand book. So it's like Krampus or something maybe. It says Merry Christmas. It's awesome. And it says, have a very scary Xmas, Owen, Gav and Emanus. That's really sweet. I'm going to put this up in my flat. I'm going to love it because it's awesome and horror-y, and I love horror and I like Christmas too, so it's a nice pairing. So now, last thing we've got is our second-hand book. As I say, it's always wrapped up in brown paper and string, and it's got the wax seal for the Accursed Library. So that is awesome, but let's just get into this. Okay, so for our second-hand book, we have, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So I have read this one a couple of times, so I probably won't keep this one or even read it probably, because I have a copy of it that I own already in a book. So yeah, but that's like the first one I've got so far, I think, that I haven't read the book already. So that's amazing. This is the December one. I started it, I think my first one was in February, and I did have a couple of months out over the summer, but yeah, like that's pretty impressive that it's the first one I haven't read. The first one I have read, sorry. But yeah, it's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It's the 1818 text. I think there are like a few versions of it, and I have read two, and there's one I really liked over the other one. So this might be a version I haven't read, but I'm probably, as I say, not going to read it. But Frankenstein was Mary Shelley's immensely powerful contribution to the ghost stories which she, Percy Shelley, and Byron devised one wet summer in Switzerland. Its protagonist is a young student of natural philosophy who learns the secret of imparting life to a creature constructed from relics of the dead with horrific consequences. Frankenstein confronts some of the most feared innovations of evolutionism, topics such as degeneracy, hereditary disease, and mankind's status as a species of animal. The text used here is from the 1818 edition, which is a mocking expose of leaders and achievers who leave desolation in their wake, showing humanity its choice to live cooperatively or to die of selfishness. It is also a black comedy and harder and wittier than the 1831 version with which we are more familiar. Drawing on new research, Marilyn Butler examines the novel in the context of the radical sciences, which were developing among much controversy, and shows how Frankenstein's experiment relates to a contemporary debate between the champions of materialist science and of received religion. Oh my god, I'm done with reading today, guys. So that is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and as I say, it's the 1818 text specifically. So yeah, that is that. As I say, I'm probably not even going to read this or keep it, but hey, it's bound to happen at some point that I'll have read one of these secondhand books. So yes, that is my awesome stack from Abominable Book Club. That was awesome. I'm going to keep it going and at least get the January one and then see from there. As I've said before, this might be one that I stop and start every now and again, but I'm always going to try and get the October one if I can. I missed out on it this year, so hopefully next year I'll be signed up again before then, so it just automatically gets me into the October one. I'll maybe sign up in like September if I'm not already getting it again. So yeah, that is it for this one, guys, though. Any comments, leave them down below, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time, guys. Bye!